You just put everything in perspective for me today. I've been dealing with the day-to-day politics of Raleigh, and you get caught up in the minutia and you see the real world right here. Sandra, I want to thank you, and I want to thank everyone who's dealing with brain injury. It can happen to any of us. At a moment's notice, it can happen today or tomorrow or next week. It can happen not only to us, it can happen to a loved one, and our lives change. Everyone's lives change, not just the person with the injury, but their entire family changes. And I have a philosophy that we need to help those who can't help themselves while encouraging those who can. And people with brain injuries, many cannot help themselves until we teach them the new skills they needed to encourage them to also help themselves. And that's why I'm so impressed, Sandra, with your leadership, is we want to make Andy and we want to make others as independent as possible. No matter what infliction we... Go ahead. We want to make Andrew as lively and independent as possible. We want him to have the most independent life he can for now and in the future. And we also need to help him with those things that he cannot help himself with, out of no fault of his own. And we need to do everything we can to help those families. So on behalf of the state of North Carolina and Andrew and the other men and women here who are impacted by brain injury and are survivors, that's what you are, you're survivors. And survivors, we need to do everything we can to help them live an independent and productive life. And I want to also commend the families more than anything else.